And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our attempted Uber production series. And yeah, lo and behold, that was a huge load of shenanigans last episode. I apologize for all of that, but I mean, the reason I didn't basically eliminate any of that footage and I use that as an episode is I wanted to show the process in the game. Like, a lot of this game is figuring stuff like this out, and if I just skip all of the steps leading to the final formula and the final builds, that really doesn't teach anybody anything. It doesn't show anybody the process that I took to get there. So I like, in any of my series, I like showing everything warts and all, because unless unless you see some of the mistakes that happen, it's hard to learn from those. It is really hard to say, oh, he just magically got to this number, and it's like, no, there was a whole lot going on behind the scenes. But I did do a lot of math behind the scenes once I realized the belts are in items per second, and I was calculating consumption per minute, which makes kind of a 60x difference in your values. So I was thinking I was only going to be able to put like 2 of these on a line at the consumption rate of like all of the things, but then it was a 60x difference. And so I realized that I'm going to be able to put, if you take this section here, just this one here, call that a block, right? I would be able to put 60 blocks on a line with one of these belts. And so that's a huge difference, going from 1 block to 60 blocks. That's kind of a big deal. So what we want to do is we want to set up a craft, and I did the math for the 10,000 per minute goal, and the reason I kept 1 belt on each side for walls is because the ratios is 2 to 1. 2 walls to one thing in the middle, and so having walls doubled up will make it so just the 1 belt going down the middle is all I'll need with 2 belts of walls. And so I like that ratio, and I compressed this all up, making it look pretty. So I am thinking we want 2 rows of these, just in case I need to tweak a little bit of the design. But 2 rows of these with 60 crafters a piece, giving us a total of 120 crafters, which we need about 114. About 114. And so 120 will be over what we need, and that's good to go. So let's try and do this right. And so if we want 60 of these blocks, means we need 30 of these blocks, right? Because that's doubled. And that's pretty easy math. My brain is pretty confident that that's how that works. 60 of these is 30 of these. So let's see if we can't slap in 30 of these guys here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm definitely not going to be able to put 30 of these. But I meant 60 crafters. So that is how many crafters? That's 10 blocks. That's 40 crafters right there per line. Let's see. I'm teetering on my confidence in my math on this because I forgot this is double-sided, just like I did, just like I did with red and greens. I am in trouble of doing that all over again. Have I learned nothing? So I need a total of, I think, 114 crafters. And this is 10 blocks of 4, so that's 40 crafters right there. How close am I to completely messing this up again? I can't believe. Okay, so let's just do it raw for one crafter. One crafter is 2 every 10 seconds, so that's 12. That is 12 a minute. Okay, 12 a minute. That's at crafting speed of 1, and we're at 7.35. So 12 times 7.35 is 88.2 per minute per crafter. Okay, so 88.2 per crafter per minute. Okay, so if we want 10,000 divided by 88.2, that is 114 crafters. Okay. I almost doubled this again. I almost did it. Okay, so this is 1 2 3 4. This is definitely 10 blocks per line per square here, and each square has 4 crafters. No, 8 crafters. Oh, I almost did it. Each square has 8 crafters. Okay, so take 114 divided by 8, and that's 14.25 crafters. I think if we do, that's 10, there's 11, 12, 13, 14, and then a little bit of spice on the end will give us what we want. And again, the belt itself can be just fine with 60 crafters. And 14 times 4 is 56 crafters. Okay. 1, 2. And we had a little bit of spice on the end. So we're probably at like 58 crafters here. I would have liked to split this up into 2 rows. But let's see. We have 4, 8, 4, 8, 16. Let's just add up. Let's just do every other, every other one here. I'm going to get a final tally. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have 2 extras. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is 56 plus 2 is 58, which is under 60. So we might have an issue getting stuff all the way to the end. So what I could do is basically split this into 2. And since we have 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I could split it right here. Let's do a Control X. That would work. Let's do Control X. Cut all of that. All the bots are going nuts crazy now. And paste it. Oh my goodness. Of course, these are going to be in the way. Of course. Paste it. Right there. And that will definitely, mostly, absolutely ensure that we have enough supply getting all the way down to the end. All right, so the other thing we're going to want is to make sure we have lots and lots of supply. Okay, and then these are fine. These are fine. You can cut those out like that. And then these can match up. And this will be our output. What do we want? This is actually a surprisingly little number of these for 10,000 a minute. I was honestly thinking it would be exponentially more than this, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Now we might need more than one belt. I'm thinking we're actually going to need more than one belt, so we're gonna do this. Yeah. And then we want to right seedling, left seedling, and then left seedling. So there's our two belts. Two full belts of science packs. Yay. Okay. Where do we want to offload these? Well, I'm guessing down here somewhere would be ideal. Because we have this giant thing of copper that we're going to mine and this thing of iron. So having some sort of system over here would be best. Let me punch out a buffer warehouse really quick. And look at these trees. They're nice and healthy. They don't know what's coming, do they? How's our pollution in this corner? Oh, yeah. See, these trees are soaking it up. All right. So buffer warehouse. Where's my line? Right here. Right there is fine. We want to request all of the military science. Okay, actually this can hold like 360. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these trees because nature. Probably be easier to do this with the map. Definitely faster. I'm going to put you in there. And finally there. Okay. So the end product is now complete. Now it is time. We need 4 full belts of walls. 4 full belts of walls. Crazy. That's a crazy amount of walls. So that is going to be a huge amount of brick. Like, more than I can even This is going to be a lot of brick. This is going to melt this stone away right quick. I'm almost tempted to just pull directly off the brick, just because this is going to be such a vast amount of brick that moving it by train might not be a wise thing. Let's see. Well, we'll do trains for now, but it's 5 brick per wall. And each belt is 180 per second. I mean, we don't need 180 per second. We basically need 2 full belts of wall. And so I'll calculate enough for basically 3 full belts. 3 full belts of wall should be plenty. Because remember, essentially all of this could have been on one line. I just split it for the sake of, just trying to manage a huge line of crafters is kind of unwieldy. And so, having it in smaller chunks, if there's a supply issue, I can sneak in here someplace and add some more supply pretty easily. So we basically only need 2 belts, but I want to make sure we're producing enough. So 3 full belts of wall at 5 every half a second. That is a lot. That's 10 per second. That's 60 a minute. 60 a minute per crafter at 1 speed. Okay, so, and I doubt seriously that we can productivity module this. So I'm gonna do 1 here, 1 here. We're gonna have wall, and just to double check, yeah, we can't put those in there. Okay, so if we just do regular speed, that's a crafting speed of 14. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. Crafting speed of 14 means this is gonna use, well, what's my limit? 180 brick per second is my limit. Okay. So 180 divided by 5. If I hit the right button on the calculator. That is 36 crafts. That 180 per second. That's 36 crafts a second that we would be able to support. Now, 2 of these is crafting speed of 14. And these are going to use 10 per second, which is 140 per second. Right? 5 stone brick every half second. It's just 10 per second. So 10 per second times 14 is 140 per second. That is just about the entirety of 1 belt of yeah, that's about 1 belt worth of brick. So 10, that's 2 walls a second times 60. Let's keep it to seconds, because it's the seconds to minutes that really mess me up. So like a full belt at crafting speed 14, that is 10 brick every second. We would be able to support a crafting speed of 18 at 10 per second. That would be 180 per second. So if we did a single beacon, that would be an extra, that would be 15. 16. Because these put out only 0.5. Okay. So 2 of these is at 100%. No, 2 of these is at 25%. No, 50%. Ooh. So that'd be 14.5. That'd be 15. Ugh. If I did another one here, with trying to figure out how to do this elegantly, and it's not easy. Because I need it to be powered in order to see. Oh, crafting speed to 21. Okay, that is too much. 19.25. 17.5. If we just did 2 of these in the middle. That's 17.5. That is darn close. If we did one of these here with 2 of these, that would be over, right? But if we took one of these out of the machine, that would get us to that 17.5. That is really close to the 18. What we also could do if we had those is we could take one out of here. Why is that change so dramatic? This should not. Distribution efficiency, 0.5. Adding one of these should give me 0.25. So adding 1 to this is giving me way more than 0.25. Is it splitting it between the two? Like if I just had one of these up here, okay, and then had one of these in here. No? No, it's not. It's not. Why is that math off? It's this adding one module to this should bump it up to 17.75, but it doesn't. It bumps it up way more than that. That's really, really strange. Okay. If somebody can explain that to me, I have no idea why that is. Why the math is so off there. That's really bizarre. But 17.5, again, looking at this is 2 wall per second. This is 17.5. So this is 38. No, 37. 17.5 times 2. 35 per second. Right? So this is 35 per second. This is 35 per second. But we can't go any faster because this is going to use 175 brick per second. That is a whole lot of brick for only 35. So how many of these do I need for a full 180 divided by 35? I need 5 of these setups. Roughly 6 of them. 5 and change. For a full belt of wall. Is my math, am I completely messing this up again? Because I just feel like I'm missing something really important. So let's see. We want output this. And then we want you. Like that. We're going to want belts coming in. Like that. Yeah, we're going to need more bricks. I can see that already. We are going to need a lot more bricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn a... Well, let's see. I need to remove this and this. First time we load up on bricks here, it'll start emptying out these, and I can start adding a lot more bricks. Oh, we are going to use a lot of bricks. Okay, so with this generally done, one thing I could do is actually make sure that I know that I need to decompress said bricks, and that is really going to help keep this setup at least halfways respectable. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see, 2. So if my math is right on this, one of these is 2 wall per second times 17.5. It's 35 wall per second times 2. That is 70 wall per second. Okay. Or just keep this in line and just worry about one line. Is 35 wall per second, which is 5. So if I put 5 on this top one, that would be a full belt, and 5 on this bottom one would be another full belt. So I think I'm going to do it that way. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I just realized this is going to hit this. And if we power this up, wait till the modules hit, because this is going to hit these. How are we doing on the modules? Yeah, see, now we're kind of screwed. 17.5, 17.5. I want to keep these at 17.5. Because otherwise, we're really going to run into problems. So what I could do is I could do this, do that, and that would be more or less the same thing. And wasn't it 5 point something? Yeah. So if I copied all of this and pasted it there, that would ensure the belts are good to go. All right, well, that is, again, one belt of that compressed brick is going to be 25 belts of regular brick. So I'm not worried too much about, not having enough brick over here. We're going to have plenty of brick. Well, plenty of brick if we can maintain a full belt. so. Now, we could copy this whole thing, or half of it, or whatever we want, and paste it down here. Or paste it over here. I mean, we could do this. Yeah, let's do this. What we're going to do. Because remember, I said I wanted 3. We are going to prevent any bricks from being delivered down here. And we are going to go over here. With our finished product, giving us 3 belts. Of brick, just like so. All right, and so we have an extra branch that we can use if we need more. But this is a lot of brick. I mean, this is an obscene amount of brick. But it is what it is. We just have to make do. So we're going to kind of bundle these up like that. And then we're going to need to deliver them somewhere down here. And I have all this empty space here because we still need to make lots of other things. Like, lots of other things. But let's get our brick. Is our brick in line? Ooh, our brick is just about perfectly in line with these. That's so awesome. Let's go all the way up here and see where this comes out. Oh no. Give ourselves a little space. Oh, look at that. Okay, well, obviously, bring that down. I need to bring down this one too. So we have 2 and 3, and then I can do much faster doing it like this. Sorry if it's a little much as far as speed goes. Alright, so this should be plenty of brick. Now we have this one dangling over here. But, you know, again, we don't need that much more in there. So, the brick itself, we're definitely going to need at least 2 lines coming out for brick. Let's just put it there. How much further can we? Oh, we can go pretty far. Bingo. And let's get these. Situated. All right, brick is a go. And I think, at least for now, we need 2 belts of brick coming out of this. This is going to be difficult to maintain. This is a lot of brick. You guys have no idea how much this is going to take. Because we only have 1 belt of brick going in right now. And I would like, if possible, to squeeze this up here. Try to keep it away from my brick, or my brick makers. I think this is the best bet for now of delivering brick, because this will make sure that I can tweak the production. Right in here. Where's my line? Where's my line? There it is. I can tweak my production to maintain the supply. And I know it's kind of superfluous pushing it in like this. Oh, and of course there's a thingy McDoodle right there. So you wait, did I miss? I missed a junction. I like leaving spaces just to give me an idea how backed up stuff is. Okay. Now, do we want... I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't have the things in there yet. And then this and this. And we're filling it up with some brick. Okay. I don't think they stack very high. Yeah, they don't stack very high, but... as far as our production goes, what happened? Oh, yeah, I turned off the brick supply, or the what is it? The stone supply. So I could reconnoiter this. So we're gonna take away those. Because if we're gonna be adding more brick in here, we are going to need a lot, a lot of supply. So what I want to do first, copy this whole darn thing. Why am I not? There it is. What is that? What is that? Ah, that is brick, or that is stone supply. So let's turn that off. Actually, let's just turn that off. And I'm going to need to supply a little bit of this. Somewhere. How about right in here? That'll empty out that stone. Hopefully. Yep, it's running. I need to get rid of this little jog here and put it back in once I have an idea of where it can go. This needs to empty out. Actually, yeah, it's empty now. Okay, good, good, good. Alright. Anything else in the way? No? Okay. Why am I getting some weird... Okay, that's why. And of course... none of these are going to match up. Because we have a whole bunch of coal sitting here. That's a whole lot of stuff to craft, though. Let's take this out. Not sure how we're going to expand this stone or this brick more. I mean, we could sneak it up here and just build a whole lot of them up above. That is a whole lot of crafting. But bots make it super simple. So with this, I think I might be able to swing a second line in. Like so. Okay, now we need to get stone run, and I know this episode is going much longer than it should. How are we lined up here? Yeah, see, we're not quite lined up properly. What I could do is come in on the, on this side of things. Let's come in right in here. Sneak this in. Take that out. We need to clear this temporary one here. And re-engage the stone delivery. There we go. We'll probably need to deliver more stone in here via train. Just from how much raw stone this is going to be using. I doubt that set of mines is going to be able to keep up. So let's get this up and running really quick. So this line here, what I want to do is basically deconstruct this part of it. Okay, these are our two stones. Then I'm going to control X this, flip it like that. What happened to the underground Yeah, see, I don't want that. I don't want any of those to match up, so I might do this. Like that. Okay, and so this, I'm gonna split both of these. This one and this one. So you and you. And then you and you. Like so. I think that should be good to go. So let's see. Let's see if we got this up and running. Oh, what's missing over here? Something's missing. Oh, we're missing this. There we go. All right. Now, deliver that. Bingo. I don't know how many brick we're making right now, but it's a lot. 127, 130,000 a minute. It's a lot, but we'll see what our consumption is going to be. All right, we are way over time. So that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.